teach you how to make a beaded octopus. You can let him sit on your desk as so, or you can hang him from the loop. Okay, for this project you're going to need wire cutters, flat nose pliers, needle nose pliers, centimeter long bugle beads, itty bitty seed beads, a spool of 24 gauge craft wire, and an inch long body bead. Okay, so you start off with 4 strands of wire about 10 inches each. Bring them together, even up one side, take it to about the middle point, and twist the center together. You only want the center twisted. You don't want the rest of it. Just tight enough so that you're sure that the wire is staying together, but just the middle piece. Only about an inch or so should be twisted. Then you bend it in half. Pull your wires together, and then you thread through your body bead. Now, you're going to need a body bead that's got a fairly good sized diameter, otherwise it's not going to fit through. All the wire won't fit through. Okay, pinch it together. When you get to the twisted section, it depends on how big you want the loop on the top to be. But if it starts to come undone like so, you can always just grab it with your pliers and squeeze, and it should bring it mostly back together. It won't be perfect, but the tighter you manage to wind these in the beginning, the less that'll be an issue. Okay, so cut off a piece of wire 3 to 5 inches long. Bend it in half, but do not crease. Take your body bead and loop it on one side. Now, feed it back through the loop. First one side, and then the other. And pull tight. Do not hesitate to use the pliers if you're having trouble. Also, try to pull down. You want it to grip and not move around a whole lot. Okay. Now, trim it off so that you only got around that much left. Then we're going to do this part the same way we do the feet on our spider or scorpions. Take the needle nose pliers, grab the very end of it, and twist into a nice loop. Now, grab the flat nose pliers, pinch, and just sort of curl it up in this nice, flat spiral. All the way up to the body bead. And once you get there, flatten it against the body bead. Now, do this for the other side. Okay, now that you got your eyes, the next part is really easy. First, spread out your legs, or tentacles rather, and then you thread them with one of your seed beads, bugle bead, seed bead, bugle bead, and so forth until you get them to the length you want them to be. Now, once you've gotten the tentacle as long as you want it to be, finish it off with one more seed bead. Then, take your wire and bend it back over that seed bead. And just twist it around underneath of it. I recommend pliers on this step, otherwise it's going to be loose. Now, you also want to try and leave yourself a little bit of wiggle room, so you want a little bit of space between the beads. Otherwise, your tentacles are going to be stiff and you're not going to be able to position them or bend them around very well. And this is the only part of it that's really tricky. And even it's pretty simple. So, once you get it bent around, snip off the excess. And just make sure that the end's not sticking out. You don't want to poke yourself, or anyone else who handles it, rather. Alternately, if you like the cartoony look or you want to be able to make him look like he's shaking his fist or something, you can do the same thing for the end of the tentacles as you did for the eyes. Just twist with your needle nose and make that nice little flat spiral. Bend all the legs up and to your liking, and voila, you have one octopus. You can either have him sit on your desk like so, or you can hang him from the little loop.